Hi guys, straight in the cap, it's Colin from Run Venture, looking at another shoe that I wear. So we've had 3 lockdowns now, and on the very first lockdown the weather was fantastic. We could exercise for up to an hour, run from home. Current lockdown, exercise local, not restricted to an hour or so, but obviously the weather's honking and the terrain tends to be a bit more slippy. However, I've got a shoe here which I've called my lockdown shoe, and it's probably one of the favourite shoes I'm running in at the moment, and it's probably not one that you've not heard of an awful lot, and that's the Raidlight Responsiv Ultra. French company, so we have to say Responsiv Ultra. It is, for those of you with keen eye, looks very much like a Hoka Challenger, with a few distinct differences, obviously. So technical specification, it has a 6mm heel to toe drop, so it's quite low. Lugs on the forefoot and the rear they started out as 4mm. Looking at the upper, it is a traditional lace system. It's got this sort of system here with a big band across here, which sort of like gives you a nice sort of feel and hugs in the foot. Has a little bit of a toe box, but not really that much in density, so more built for comfort. Has a little bit of a high heel, but it is very soft, and a little bit of a heel cup which splits in the middle, so it's fairly flexible as a heel cup. So again, built for comfort. The stack height, this is an injected EVA foam. The Hoka, I believe, is a moulded, so what there is a piece of material, EVA foam, moulded, next one moulded in the factory. This is injected, so there's a mould for it and it's injected in, so you can get more pressure in, so it tends to be a little bit denser than the Hoka Challenger. What's it designed for? It's designed for ultra running and comfort. Obviously there's not much ultra running going on at the minute, but it is really comfy. And the reason I like this as my lockdown shoe is that we're running from home. So I keep getting asked, I don't want to run on road, I'll run on a few fields, but I'll do a bit of cross this, that and the other. And this will do that. You can run on the road and it's a comfy shoe. Yes, you're going to wear these lugs down, okay, but I've had this for probably 12 months now, and over lockdown, the first one, March onwards, and currently I ran a lot. I ran as a commute, I ran from home into the middle of Dartmoor in between lockdowns, 15 miles, which involved about 4 or 5 miles of road, a little bit of track, and then some fell as well, and it was fine. Its limitations are it's not that obviously good in the really sloppy stuff. It's really good on summer coast paths. It's really good on stuff like over the downs and things like that. But it is a road to trail shoe. Yes, it's designed for ultra, but if you just want something to go running around, which is 50-50, you're not looking at speed, you're just looking at comfort from the home, just shove them on, don't even think about it and go. This is potentially that shoe. Wear of it, if you could see, I'm coming up to about 450 miles in this. On average, I checked this morning roughly when I've done what runs I've done through Strava and things. It's done a lot of miles. It's worn very well. It doesn't grip as well on the mud now, but it's just an ideal plodding sort of shoe. Comfort. Is there any disadvantages to it? Is there any sort of limitations? Yes, one. This little bit across here, initially when you put it on, is quite rigid to support the laces, and it did sort of impinge on my little toe a little for the first 20 miles or so. After that, running constantly, you don't feel it, but it did take a little bit of breaking in. It's a really nice shoe. The ladies one is a bubblegum colour, as I call it. I can't see it on my shoe wall in a minute, bear with me. There we go. That's the ladies' colour. This is obviously a new one. You can see the lugs, etc. You can see how mine have worn down. So the lockdown shoe, the Raidlight Responsiv Ultra. It is a really comfy, not that particularly well known, comfy sort of shoe. Width wise, average. Doesn't come in different width fittings, but it is a really nice, comfortable shoe. And I will be planning to run out from home tonight in this. Okay guys, sorry I went on a little bit longer. That's one of the shoes I run in. Tune in next time where we're going to be looking at a old classic. Okay, speak soon.